Welcome back to Those Vegan Chefs. I'm Stefan, and this channel is dedicated to making you a better vegan cook. Today we'll share with you a delicious vegan recipe of crispy oyster mushroom piccata with a mouth-watering sauce. Our recipe is the perfect combination of crispy and savory. We're using oyster mushrooms as a meat alternative, creating a crispy texture that's perfect for piccata. Our sauce, made with lemons, capers, olive oil, brings a tangy, fresh taste that perfectly complements the mushrooms. So let's get cooking. And we're actually gonna make the sauce first. We would like to have our perfectly cooked mushrooms done, and then they go right with the sauce instead of making the mushrooms, having them sit around, and then making the sauce. So we're basically gonna work a little bit backwards. We're gonna start with using our mandolin to shave our shallot extremely thin. Beautifully shaved shallots. We're gonna move on to shaving our garlic. This really has to be thin. We're gonna slice it very thin. Make sure you scoop the seed out of the way so we don't have it in our sauce. Next we need parsley leaves. We're gonna use parsley two ways as well. We have our saute pan over medium-low heat. Just enough olive oil to coat the bottom. Okay, our oil is nice and hot. And we're just gonna add our parsley leaves a few at a time so that we can control how quickly we get them in and out of the pan. That's our last parsley leaf. Now we're gonna char our lemon. I'm gonna put it right in the hot pan. I really like to do these little steps individually. It continues to flavor our oil. It's gonna splat a lot, but don't worry. And we're just looking to have a little bit of color on our lemon. We're gonna add our shallots. Let our shallots start to sweat down. We're gonna lightly season the shallots. And look at the beautiful lemon right there. Amazing. I love that light char. And once we see them get charred like this, we're gonna actually remove it from the pan and put it with our parsley. We're gonna add our garlic. We're gonna add just a little bit more olive oil. Another little pinch of salt right on top of the garlic. Start moving everything around. We're gonna cook it until everything starts to lightly toast. It's okay with the lemons breaking up. We're gonna add our capers. We're gonna fry our capers with the garlic and the lemon. And now basically, we just need this to cook. I'm just breaking up some of that sliced garlic so that all those little pieces are individual. But we're just gonna allow this to cook now. Let everything start releasing the liquids. Okay, at this point, everything is looking really tender and soft. We're gonna turn the sauce off until it's time to just reheat and plate our dish. We have our 3 tablespoons flour, 1/4 teaspoon kosher salt. We have 1/3 cup plant milk and 1 tablespoon of molasses. It's our secret ingredient. We're gonna whisk the ingredients together until smooth. Our wet mixture is complete. Now we're gonna mix our dry. 1/3 cup flour, 1 tablespoon nutritional yeast, 1 tablespoon poultry seasoning, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We're gonna mix the dry ingredients completely. Step in our dredging is we're gonna gently place the oyster mushroom in our wet liquid. You're gonna just scrape off some of the excess. We're gonna place it in our flour. And I like to maybe do 4 or so at a time. when we're cooking, so that way we don't overload the pan. I want to press down and really coat the mushroom. I have my pan over medium heat. Temperature is really important here. We do not want the pan to be so hot that the flour burns and we get a burnt exterior before the mushroom can cook, and it can become nice and crispy and delicious on the outside, and tender and yummy on the inside. First mushroom, we're gonna flip it. It's crispy. Gonna make a little room for a second mushroom. That guy is almost done. We have a drain rack set up. Turn up the temperature just a little bit. You can see the flour is not burning, it's staying nice and golden brown, which is nice. Crispy, crispy, yummy. The oyster mushrooms are complete. They look and smell so good. We're gonna set this pan aside. It's hot, so be careful. We're gonna put our saucepan back on the heat. Bring it up to temperature. Gonna hit it with our parsley. We're gonna add just a touch more of the veg stock, just so we have like this nice balance of like the olive oil and a little bit of liquid. And you can see how creamy it kind of looks. There's enough enough vegetable stock to bring a little emulsification. And now we're ready to plate. One more pinch. Boom. I'm thrilled with how our crispy oyster mushroom piccata turned out. Now, you could pair this with pasta, roasted potatoes, sauteed spinach, even steamed rice. Basically whatever you like. Now, I can't wait to try this. What a delicious bite. The crispy rich mushroom, the lemony garlic and shallot with the capers. It's bold, bright, and delicious. You put those two together, and what a bite of amazing oyster mushroom piccata. Delicious, stunning, outrageous, all the things that should be getting you excited to go make it right now. So go do it. Check it out. Let me know what's happening in the comments. And as always, I'll see you next week. Bye.